Today's episode is brought to you by Me Undies. I love those undies.
Love them.
That's so weird. Also today, we're brought to you by Quip. Quip is going to make brushing your teeth so much easier and so much better. I have one on my mirror. You're probably saying to yourself, that's probably a weird place for a toothbrush, but it's not when you have Quip.
Hello, everybody, it's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Ghost and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up, it's the Crendor in the morning.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the exciting episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Hey!
Are you under assault? Did someone just slap you? Did someone run by and slap you?
Nah, I just did a... Hey!
I know what you did, it's just not what it sounded like. Hey! I don't know what that was.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know why I did that.
You can say that for a vast majority of the things you do.
Well, I was at my parents' house today for Easter, and I learned that when I was about 1 year old, they had a picture of me by this, like, thing that had potatoes in it, like a potato storage, like, thing. And I was like, why is there a picture of me by that? And they were like, oh, I used to reach in there, you'd take the potatoes, throw them, and laugh.
That is the most Crendor thing I've ever heard. Of course, you'd be that kid who's like, potato. Yay.
Yeah, so I just take the potatoes, throw them, and laugh, apparently, at 1 year old.
That's some quality non-content.
Yeah, I was doing it at 1 year old.
Remind me for your birthday one year to buy you a sack of potatoes so you can throw them in a video.
I'll probably secretly enjoy it some deep down there.
There will be no secret. You'll be like, look at that potato.
Maybe that's the secret to my life. It's just becoming a professional potato thrower. I'll like team up with the Mud Brothers.
You'd be good at it.
They'll do the mud show, and then I come out and throw potatoes at everyone.
I feel like that would hurt, though, right? Potatoes are hard.
You got to train for it. It's not for the weak-minded.
What do you mean? No, I'm talking about when I get hit by a potato. I don't want to get trained to be hit by potatoes.
Well, the Mud Brothers and people will probably train to get hit by the potatoes. So I'll throw them at them, and they'll be like, oh, no, it's potato thrower. I'll just start throwing potatoes.
That's the worst name for your character. Potato thrower? Why not like...
I didn't think of a name yet.
Why not something like fish and chips, right? Or fishy chips. Fishy chips because you're fishy, and chips because it's chips.
Well,
fishy chips.
It's got to be like a potato thing. Like, what's another term for like potato? Like,
oh, Spud. They're gonna call you Spud Tater.
Here comes Sir Spud. And I'll be like, I crown the Potato King, and I start throwing potatoes.
That's terrible. Terrible idea. I liked fishy chips. I think that character has got class.
That could be, you can take fishy chips then. You'll like.
Then they have to be like your squire who throws fish.
Yeah,
Give me fishy chips.
That's fishy chips. All right. The big question.
Oh boy.
You tried the Starbucks water.
I did try the Starbucks water.
Right.
Maybe that's why I'm so excited and rejuvenated with life this week.
First off, tell me the experience. Tell me going there, getting it, and then trying it.
Okay, so I walked in, and everyone there knows me. So, of course, they were just like, what do you want? Same? Do you want the usual? And I was like, no. I would just like one glass of Starbucks water. And they're like, what size? And I was like, oh, venti, the biggest one you have, the largest cup.
Right.
They were like, okay. So then they just went to their like faucet and got it for like their little like tap thing, and got it for me. And I was like, well, this doesn't seem all that special. And I tasted it, and I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't awful.
Yeah.
It wasn't like any different than any other water I've ever had, but it wasn't like bad.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's water. It's not like some like holy grail you're gonna find.
But it was
like,
all right. It was free and it was all right.
Yeah, it's like high quality. It's like the type of water you're gonna get in like a high quality bottled water, but it hasn't been sitting in plastic, so you don't got that going, and it's fresh right there. They just filtered it for you from the tap, and then bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I wish I could say I had more of an experience. I literally walked in and was like, "Can I have water instead of a coffee?" And they were like, "Sure." And then I sipped the water and then went back and got a coffee. And then I drank from the water for, the next couple hours. It was on my desk, and I was like, that's still water.
Nice.
Now,
if you had to rank it, right? If you had tiers of water, all right, you've got...
This is okay, this is crazy, but all right.
You've got normal tap water. You've got Fiji water. You've got, like, generic Nestle bottled water. You got Starbucks ice water. And that's all the ones I can think of. All right,
I'd put it on the higher end in that it seemed very clear. Like, the taste wasn't, anything remarkable. It was water. You can only do so much with H2O, but
very fresh.
Visually, like, it looked, even in the best water, you kind of look at it and I don't know, there's like, maybe there's a thing in there. Maybe there's minerals or something. They removed any sign of anything in this. This was the clearest water I've ever seen.
Yeah. See, now, there we go. We've got the Jesse Cox stamp of approval. Now, everybody at home, go try it.
Like, even on the back of Fiji water.
Right.
It says that it has, oh my goodness, silica, calcium, magnesium. Is that just in water in general?
It's like electrolytes, right?
I get it, but is that normal water?
I think so.
Does all water have?
I don't know if like tap water has it. Hold on, let's see.
It says total dissolved solids. I'm just curious what the difference is, because
tap water can contain more minerals than filtered water, with the mineral content in tap water varying by city and source. Drinking tap water from mineral-rich sources can help you meet a fraction of the dietary reference intake for important minerals like calcium and magnesium.
Yo, that's what I'm getting right now.
I feel like you'll just get those minerals from other things, like food. You can get magnesium and calcium from like anything else. High magnesium foods: spinach, almonds, dark chocolate, avocado. Look at that.
What if I'm allergic to nuts and green things?
Dark chocolate.
What if I'm allergic to chocolate? What if I'm a dog? What if I'm a dog and I can't have any of those?
Seeds.
Seeds? Don't give a dog a seed.
What about fatty fish?
That's for cats. See, if I was a dog, I would die, and you would not be any helpful.
All right, let's see. High calcium foods then. High calcium foods. Almonds. Dude, almonds up here twice.
Almonds seem very, very good, but also, I'm a dog, and I can't have almonds.
Well, can dogs eat almonds? I feel like maybe they could.
You know what? Now I'm going to look this up. Can dogs eat almonds? Dogs love the taste of almonds. What? While not toxic, almonds are not easily digested and can give your dog an upset stomach or gastric intestinal distress. Oh, well, you don't want to do that.
That sounds like what I got.
Why dogs shouldn't eat nuts. Oh. Almonds, not easily digestible. Okay, so almonds are the least worse. Then hickory, which I don't even know, like, what the hell is it, 1842? Got my hickory nuts. Very excited about this.
Love my hickory nuts.
Can cause obstruction. Ooh, macadamia nuts rich in fat could toxic, what? May contain toxin that can cause neurological symptoms in a dog?
What the shit?
Walnuts are basically like, has a toxin that can hurt your dog. Pistachios are rich in fat and can cause upset stomach and pancreatitis. And pecans can cause, oh my goodness, more distress in the bowels. And it basically is saying that, like, if you feed your dog nuts you could end up paying $785 in treatments. So you'd be killing me if I was a dog.
Ay. You're killing your dog and your wallet. That's a double negative.
That's a double negative.
Don't do that. There's a lot. Isn't it kind of crazy how like some animals eat things and other animals eat different things?
Also, isn't it crazy that the first place we went to said almonds are okay, but everything I clicked on since is like, do not give your pets nuts. Don't do it.
It's almost like you can find anything you agree with on the internet.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's like what's that? Cats. There's like some people like I made my cat vegan, and it's like cats are carnivores. Like they need meat.
No, my cat likes lettuce.
My cat likes lettuce. Sure, he's very lazy though. He just lays around and coughs. He doesn't do much, come to think of it.
Yeah, for some reason his meow is just kill me.
It's very weird. I filmed it and put it on Instagram. It's got 200,000 likes.
Kill me.
These people keep saying to feed him meat, but I just give him mushrooms.
Yeah,
somebody
portobello mushrooms taste just like steak.
That's there's somebody like that
In our audience right now who is very mad at us. It's just
well, feed your cat meat.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't kill your pets. Don't kill me.
And don't
I am
give
like your pet.
Don't give your dog almonds.
Don't
yourself
give
almonds.
your dog, even though the internet says do it, don't do it. The rest of the internet says don't.
Well, unless you're allergic to almonds, then you don't eat the almonds either.
Yeah, if you can't eat almonds, you're going to need that water with the minerals in it.
Damn, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Just telling what people allergic to things. Like, let's try it. What's the worst you're going to do? Die?
Yes, don't do what Crendor says.
I didn't say to do anything. You said to do it.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. You're out of your mind.
Why are we talking about food allergies? What else did you
I don't know. You start talking about almonds and shit. I have no idea. I got water. The whole reason we're here is because I got water, and for some reason we wandered down the path to here.
That's right. What else did you do this week besides get water?
I did nothing this week. Let's be real. My weeks are kind of like, one week I'm doing a thing, and the next week I'm not really doing anything. And this week, the most exciting thing that happened is my earlier in the week, I had people in the apartment fixing a thing. And I guess one of the women who was here, like, left a hoodie. And my parents, because they have no boundaries, came over to my apartment and then had a good conversation, or so they told me, about how they had to be quiet because they thought there was a girl here with me downstairs. And they were like, we gotta be quiet. And I was like, wait, so you're telling me this, like, ripped up ratty hoodie that this girl brought over to, like, help move stuff? You saw this and your first thing was like, oh yeah, Jesse like picked up a girl and like they didn't leave. They like went around to my kitchen looking. So if there was a girl here, what a weird moment that would have been. And so they just like rooted around, and I had to explain to them like, no, she just left it and said she'd come back and get it. And my parents were like, okay, well we thought there was a girl over, and I was like, what are you? Why is it? It's like high school.
It's all starting to add up.
It's like high school stuff now, where it's just like, I gotta lock everything and be like, no, Mom, you're not allowed in here. That's my problem if I like leave my apartment to go to another place in this building. If my parents are just in the area, they're walking over and they're gonna like walk on in.
So like now everybody loves Raymond.
It really is. And they just like had a freak out moment. But let me just add to this story. They walked in, saw there was a jacket, had a conversation about if there was someone over. Then their immediate thought was, let's check out his kitchen. So they went through all my closets. My dad like checked out what food I had. They took a water. Like they just like were in my kitchen. So if there was someone over and I was downstairs, literally, I would have just heard, like, noises upstairs, and I would have thought it was the end. Someone had finally come to finish me off. I would have had to tell some poor girl, like, get behind the bed. And, like, push this dresser up against the door. She's like, what's happening? It's finally time. Stay down and away from the windows. You gotta crawl, okay? Are you ready? Like,
You're just like trying to get out, and then your dad's like, "Hold on, I think somebody broke into his place," and then they start getting ready to fight, and then you like crash into each other, and you're like, "Oh."
Oh yeah, no,
Hey.
I know. My dad would probably hear the noises and be like, "Yeah, he's down there, all right." Yeah. I would be like, "All right, on the count of 3, we're gonna rush them. Do you have a weapon? Do you find like here?"
You said that like the cat from the like Alice in Wonder, like count of 3, we're going to rush them.
We're going to rush them.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, well,
so some weeks just nothing happens.
yeah, some weeks nothing happens. I found that out today over Easter dinner. That's what my parents decided to tell me. I was like, "Wait, what?" Like,
Some
yeah, we
weeks
just
nothing
walked into your
happens.
apartment. I was like, "Okay."
No. That's right. Let me tell you. So we broke into your apartment the other day.
The reason I knew because I was like going through and deciding what clothes I wanted to keep and what I didn't, and so there was just like a pile of clothes on my in my living room, just like a pile of clothes there, and my parents brought it up, and I was like, well, "How did you know about that?" And they were like, "You caught us," and I was like, "What? What are you doing?" They're like, "Yeah, we came over," and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Oh yeah, they're a real treat. They're just so much fun. My parents are lovely people, but they're also my parents. And so you know the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. If they aren't annoying you 24/7, they're not doing it right.
Get an email to be like, "I listened to the latest Cox and Crendor."
Oh,
Like
I
the
know what's
header.
gonna happen. Right now, my mom has already paused this and is like, "Do you really have to say everything about our family on the podcast?"
You know, you should have just kept talking about the water.
My parents, I just want to. This is like a tragedy in 3 acts. This is my mom. She said Trader Joe's opens tomorrow, not too far. So Trader Joe's is literally, they opened one up right near us, and she is like, "I can't wait to go. Gonna be real fun. Happy Easter. See you at 11:30 at your apartment, making cherry pie for dessert." And then we got together, and I was like, "So how was Trader Joe's?" And they're like, "It wasn't that great."
Now hold up.
They were so excited. They were like, I guess in their estimation, it was a weaker Trader Joe's. It was like a pretty crappy version of Trader Joe's. But then my dad goes, "We did get a good salad though." So I don't know what to believe. I don't know whatever.
It's one of those things where you got to find the good stuff at Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's does have a lot of crap. That's true.
Yeah, you gotta make your way through everything. So it's they got like kale fries. Like, hey, make your kale fries. Like, I don't want that. But then they got some good stuff like they got like peanut butter cups, pretty good. They got good good turkey. They got great turkey. They got pretty good like produce, like fruit, vegetable. They got some good frozen things that are, like the what's that one thing? Chicken lo mein. They got great frozen chicken lo mein. So you gotta find the stuff. Now, me, a longtime Trader Joe, or been trading with Joe for at least 10.
Oh yeah,
12
you
years.
were on a first name basis. You have rep grinded all the way to a high level. You're
Yeah, me and Joe
revered or
haggled
exalted with them. Yes, I get it.
Yeah. He's like, Trader Crendor arrived. I'm like, check out my wares.
Is that your
Trader
title,
Joe."
Trader Crendor?
Yeah. And, I pull up my little wagon of goods, and he's like, all right, I'll give you 3 boxes of dark peanut butter cups for 2 bags of potatoes. And I'm like, all right, sold. I give him his potatoes.
Why
I
are
give him my dark
potatoes your
chocolate peanut
thing?
butter.
This is weird now. I'm like,
I
I
had to
am
run with it.
Crendor. I'm the
Well,
potato
I'm Sir
farm.
Spud.
That's right,
gotta
you're Sir
have my
Spud.
potatoes.
I'm so foolish.
Yeah.
First of his
Yeah,
name. Sir
honestly-
Spud, first of his name.
It's, you just got to find the good stuff. That's all.
Sure, of course. I mean, anywhere you go. But I guess specifically this was a small... I haven't been there yet, so I don't know.
Yeah.
They may be jaded because my parents, for the first time ever, got a Costco membership.
Oh.
Me, still not dealing with Costco. I don't want to be involved with it. My parents
Costco's
got one.
Still fun.
Oh no, it's not fun for me. That place is hell. I've been there once. I'm not going back. Just like with IKEA, went there once. It was a maze. I'm not going back. It was too confusing for me. Not doing it again.
Where am I going?
I'll do everything once, but the IKEA and Costco, I'm never doing again. I did it. It was all bad.
You're missing out.
I am not.
You know what?
Tell me one thing I
shows?
need to get from there that I can't get anywhere else.
I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
I just buy some of the things in bulk. That's it. And I like walking around seeing some stuff.
What do you buy in bulk? What is the bulk purchase you do?
Dishwasher thingies.
How much dishes you washing?
I mean, not, only like once a day. But at the same time, you buy like the big ass pack, you're good for like months.
How many dishes do you use during a day?
I don't know, like a couple plates, maybe like.
How many plates do you? What do you got all those plates for?
I don't know. So why not? To eat food on. You act like you don't eat plates.
Well, why can't you just like wipe off the plate you ate your first thing on, and then when you go back for lunch or whatever, you use that?
I don't know, or just use a new plate and put it in the dishwasher.
Touche.
I don't know, it doesn't seem that bad. And then you just, put a thing, and at the end of the day,
saying, I don't need like
bada bing, bada boom.
I never have needed giant size anything.
Well, you don't technically need it, but in the long run, you're going to buy more of them, so you might as well just buy the big-ass bulk
thing. That's like more stuff that I have to deal with.
It's not like you're putting it on a table. Just keep it under the sink.
Yeah, but then there's more stuff under the sink.
Well,
what I think I'm saying is I want to drop off the map and live in like a cabin and go like hunt for food, but it all be a simulation because I don't want to actually have to hunt.
Yeah.
I just want the future.
I just want the future, man. Oh my God, man. I was watching this like medical historian lady. And she's on it was a Joe Rogan podcast with this medical historian lady. And it was crazy. She was talking about how like, it's like in the 1860s, like they used to do surgeries in like auditoriums.
Yeah, so people could watch and see what was going on inside the human body.
Yeah, that's insane. And
that continued into the 1910s, 20s, 30s.
Yeah, it's like not even 100 years ago. They weren't even washing their hands. They're just like, it's like bugs crawling around the hospital. They're like, I don't know, just cut off the leg. They do that. There was one lady, apparently, they had to do like they had to remove something. And the guy was like, I will show up one night and I will remove it. And he tried to do that to like reduce the stress. So it's like, you don't know when I'm coming over, which just made it creepier. And apparently he got there and then he was like, prepare for death. He like said that. Then they like tied her down and he had to he amputated her arm or her boob or like, it was one of those things. She had like a tumor or something. And then she like lived after it, but like they're like the surgery's like an hour long and it was like blood was spraying everywhere, like crazy shit. This was like 120 years ago or something.
Well, even back in the 60s and 50s and 70s, surgeries, it only was in the last 30 years that surgery became a thing where it's like, now small incision and you're good. And there isn't. That's very new. That's very, very new. Where you see doctors in videos. I love watching those videos where a doctor like sticks his head in a machine and then he operates the machine like he's like piloting a mech. Have you seen those?
Oh, yeah.
And then the machine has little finger things that like.
That's how I got my gallbladder out.
Thing's amazing. That's so cool. I love stuff like that. And they were saying in the video that I was watching, they were like, by 2020, this is all going to look pretty crude, the things that are coming out. I'm like, all right, body, hold on till 2020, and then we can get operated on. Then we'll do some crazy shit. I'll be like half cat man. No, don't feed me nuts. It'll be great.
My grandma got her gallbladder out in the 70s. They'd like cut her open, like open heart surgery.
That's what I'm saying.
And then, like, now they're just like, all right, you're good to go. Here's some crackers. Goodbye.
And now,
I'm like, oh, okay.
now they're replacing people's faces and stuff and, like, putting hands on new bodies. Things that you couldn't even imagine 30 years ago.
Shit's insane. So I'm very happy I was born in now and not, like, the 1850s.
You say that, but...
Do you want some guy to show up in one of those bird masks and be like, prepare for death? And, like,
I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that person's. We're not in the Middle Ages. This is the Renaissance.
The 1850s.
The 1850s. No one had a bird mask.
Yeah, they did. They had those bird masks.
That's not from the 1850s. That's not.
Yeah, it is
true. No.
Plague doctor costume, right?
Yeah.
The
plague. The plague was not in the 1850s.
But they kept using them. That's what I'm saying.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
All right, hold on. 1721.
Uh-huh.
They used them in 1721.
But 1850, it's over 100 years later.
They're still doing. I'm telling you. They're probably still using them.
They only like people dressing up because they're trying to take a weird photo to post on Instagram. No one actually uses that.
Well, why not?
Because it was for the mask. The reason why it has that little hook thing is because that's where they put all the stuff that you would smell, so you wouldn't smell the death around you. You would. That's like all the fun smells would be is in that mask, like the potpourri, the potpourri. So you would sniff all the like good smell instead of all the crap. But you didn't need, like,
well, I heard it was like it like actually helped with like keeping the like disease away because you weren't up close with it.
I guess you're right. The mask was to protect them because they thought that the plague was like an airborne virus. But the reason why it's shaped the way it is because they put stuff in the end.
I see.
So it wouldn't like be up in their face, or like if they moved, it wouldn't like come into their face. That's why it has sort of like that elongated bit to it. But I guess if they didn't want that, they could just had a mask and they'd be, you know, they wouldn't be fine because they thought it was airborne. But you know, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. I got my robot surgery. I'm gonna get my robot organs, and in like 10 years, I'll be good to go.
I just can't imagine. In my mind, I'm picturing the Old West, and there's like a dude, like a rancher, and he's like, "Come on, doctor, I need you to come save my kin." And then the doctor's like, "Hold on, let me get my mask," and just puts on this crazy ass mask and like is riding on a horse. Like just like, "Yes, I'll follow you. Let's go." And he's like, "All right, children, get your mother. The doctor's here," and he comes in like, "Yeah, I've come to kill you."
Whenever I picture that, I just picture him like strapping him down and like chugging a bottle of like whiskey in the other hand, like, "This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me."
That's what I'm saying.
And he like gives him the whiskey. He's just like, "Yeah," he like starts screaming.
I feel like the 1850s doctors were just like dudes in suits, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna Google 1850s doctor. I imagine it's just like people in suits. Images. Yeah, it's just like dudes in weird ass suits.
Oh yeah, it's just dudes. I guess they would like make house calls. That's the other thing. They said it's actually more sanitary to like, if you're rich, you'd like have the doctor come to your house because it was more sanitary, and if you went to a hospital, it was like very unsanitary.
Yeah, basically you would get what the other patients had. Like you would basically cross-contaminate.
Yeah. Shit, dude. Not a fan. I don't know. Listen, that's all I know. And the only other thing I know is that Starbucks water is good.
Well, the thing I just learned is that by 1850, doctors were beginning to encourage men to wear beards as a means of warding off illness. So I'm just being healthier.
Yeah.
Although my mom messaged me and was like, "You know, I read that beards are dirty." And I was like, maybe for some like dirty ass beard people, but I take a shower every day and I clean this damn thing. I'm in there with like nice shampoos, and I got some like, some nice smelling stuff. Please.
Oh yeah.
Please, I ain't no punk.
I bought some beard wash, facial wash thing from what's that one store? The one with all the soap and bath bombs at it.
Bath and Body Works?
No. The other one. It's Lush.
Oh, Lush. Yeah. I don't know anything about that.
They got like a beard wash thing. It smells like oranges. It's very good. I use that all the time.
You know
very
what?
good stuff.
I was about to say, oh, I don't mess with stuff like that, but I did get suckered into a really weird purchase. I was at a restaurant, and they had a soap at their, in their bathroom, and it was like, it smelled good and had pumice, and it was just like an amazing soap. And so I took a photo of it and looked it up online and bought some. I was like, this restaurant's doing work. It sold me on this. It was good. I was like, ooh, this soap feels so good. Oh, it is. It's exfoliating and cleaning. And I just peed. Oh, my God. I was in the bathroom like, let me get another spray of that. Ooh, wee. Just like rubbing my hands.
Soap.
Oh, my God. My hands feel so fresh. Yeah. I want that every day.
Every day.
I imagine that eventually you would have like baby hands. Why are your hands so soft? I don't even know. Ooh, it must be my pumice. What are we doing in this show?
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's sell some stuff to people, right?
All right.
MeUndies. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, there are undies out there for you and me. That's right, MeUndies. That was terrible.
Wow.
MeUndies are the softest, most amazing undies you'll put on your body, period. Micro-modal fabric, 3 times softer than cotton. Still don't know what it means. Still don't care. It is just a fact. You're going to spend 90% of your life in undies. So they might as well be underwear you like. And MeUndies, I'm going to spoil it for you, is going to be that pair. You're going to love them. You're going to love them. Right now I have some on that are like, what is this? Palm trees. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
These are some of my oldest pair. These are from like 4 years ago, and they still kicking. They're doing great.
I got some new skull ones on them. It's like those Wild West skulls with the, like, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying.
I have not a clue, but I'm sure they're great.
Yes.
Not only will your butt cheeks feel like they are being rubbed by the hands of the gods themselves, you now can get a brand new type of undie. They have a boxer brief with a fly. And this is great because if you're one of those people who's like, look, it's a hassle to do the old up and over, if you know what I'm saying. I need to have like the fly there. Well, you have that option now. They're adding that as well as many other things to their selections. Oh my God. Men, women, they have all different types of things for you. They even have MeUndies onesies, if that's your thing. And if you can imagine having MeUndies on your butt, imagine it all over your butt. My St. Patrick's Day onesie is over there. I'm looking at it right now. And that thing is like grossly comfortable. It is. It is. I don't want to move comfortable. For you right now, our beloved listeners, if you're a first-time purchaser, you can go to MeUndies.com/Crendor and get 15% off and free shipping. That's 15% off and free shipping with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. MeUndies.com/Crendor. That's MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's me.
Also, today we're brought to you by Quip. I was going to tell you why I have my Quip on my mirror. It is, one, because it hooks up there. It has like a whole little thing. It has like a case that you can stick on places. Oh. And I moved it around a bunch. The sticky bit on the back is still sticky. It's great. Stick it to my mirror. Put my toothbrush in there. Fantastic. Saves me counter space. And because I'm one of those grooming freaks, and I have to have my pumice wash, I need that counter space. So Quip is the toothbrush that I use every single day. Actually, twice daily. It is so good because it's so simple and literally does it for you, right? It has these sonic vibrations that are gentle enough to be sensitive for your gums, but also like get in there and get out all that gunk. And with all that, it has this built-in timer that every 30 seconds pulses to let you know when to sort of shift it in your mouth from like right side to left side or up or down. You can just like know that you've done your full 2 minutes of brushing and you know that you've done it evenly, that you've cleaned evenly. And it's so simple that like, I can't stress enough how much it has changed my brushing habits. I definitely never in the past brushed 2 minutes. I'd be like, I'm okay, I'm done. It'd be maybe 30 seconds tops for all of it, which is terrible. And that's kind of what Quip is about. Quip is all about making it easier for you, right? So it has the 2-minute timer. It has the 30-second, like, hey, switch side reminder. And more importantly, is that every 3 months for $5, you get a new head for your toothbrush. And you can just replace it, and they'll send you a whole little kit. It's amazing. And that's another thing. Like, people just forget to buy new toothbrushes, and they end up teeth brushes, whatever, and they end up like having ones that are ineffective. And so you can understand why 20,000 dental professionals recommend Quip. I love it. I'm no professional, but I do love it. So Quip starts at just $25, and you can go to getquip.com/Crendor right now. You get your first refill. You get your first refill pack free. You get your first refill pack free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack free at getquip, getquip.com/Crendor.
That's me.
All right, let's get to the episode. Let's get the Crendor. Crendor, what's traffic out there?
Oh boy, it's actually finally hot outside. I've been saying it's getting hot outside for so long that it feels like I've just been saying it every week, but now it is officially hot outside, folks. Get out there. Start the rollerblading. Blating? Start the rollerblading. Start the wait, not snowboarding.
Get your refill when you rollerblade.
Get your refill when you rollerblade. And take the school bus down to school. Take the carpool to the car to work, and have a good time out there. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Crendor. Now let's go to Crendor at the weather desk. How's that weather?
Weather is hot. But let's see how it is in 847-748. Nothing. How about 948-544?
How do you continuously find places that don't exist?
I'm just putting random numbers in here.
I know you are, but like, try.
842. Okay. 225984. No. Let's just type in letters. How about YAK?
Yak?
Jakarta, Indonesia.
I feel like we've done this before.
No way.
I feel like we've gone to Yak.
Jakarta?
My apologies to Jakarta, but that is a funny combination. I think we have. I'll be real. I think we have. This might be one of our rare twofers.
We're gonna do it again if we have.
Okay.
I don't remember doing it though, so it doesn't count. Jakarta, Indonesia, 85 degrees, fair skies, feels like 93, high 93, low 78, UV index 4 of 10. Today 93. Woo-hoo. Tonight 78. Tuesday 91. Tuesday night 79 with some thunderstorms. Watch out. And Wednesday 91 with 80% chance of thunderstorms. So it is hot and it's rainy.
Hot and muggy. Ooh.
And looking at the 10-day forecast, literally every day is like 91 with thunderstorms. That's like every day, like not even joking.
It's the rainy season, my dude.
It's the rainy season, so sorry about that, Jakarta, but you're getting thunderstorms, rain, and heat. So stay inside, or if you like the rain and heat, go outside, unless it's dangerous or something.
Yeah, unless it's like covered in water, in which case, don't get hurt.
Don't get hurt. And
it's valuable life advice.
That's like
get
what
hurt.
They tell you at all the Weather Channel. They're like, if it's getting crazy out there, just stay inside. Maybe have like some backup electricity, a flashlight, something. It's like, yeah, we know.
Don't get hurt.
And the one person that isn't going to listen is the person who gets hurt. They go outside, and they're just like, I don't care about that. And then they have to say it all again. But that person's not going to listen anyway, so it's like, whatever. That's the weather.
All right. Sports?
Esports. What up? It's the sports desk here. We've got sports. NFL draft is this week. I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm doing a podcast. I'm doing a live stream of the draft. Not an actual live stream of the draft, but I'm live streaming the ESPN draft ticker because that's all we can stream without copyright strikes. And yeah, just search Three Guys Talk About Football. You'll find us. It's a very uncreative name. Also, NHL playoffs. Pretty much all the top teams have lost, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like literally all the top teams right now. If you look at the NHL playoff tree, the Stars are up 3-2 on the Predators. They're a low seed. The Blues beat the Jets. They were a low seed. The Bruins are tied with the Maple Leafs 3-3. Hurricanes lost to the Capitals. Washington's the only team that's actually doing all right for the high seeds. Penguins lost. They got destroyed by the Islanders.
Yep, I'm aware.
The Tampa Bay Lightning got swept by the Blue Jackets. They were a 1 seed. The Flames got destroyed by the Avalanche. They were a 1 seed.
Calgary, no!
And the Golden Knights are up on the Sharks. So all these like low-seeded teams are taking down the high-seed teams. Crazy stuff in the NHL.
I'm going to say this again. Golden Knights. Win so we
Golden
can get
Knights.
another Vegas Stanley Cup. That was the best. That was so amazing what they did last year.
Yeah, they do some crazy stuff for their intros and everything.
Vegas killing it. I want to go. I want to go back there, and they're like,
Yeah.
10,000 years ago. Like, that was my favorite intro I have ever seen in any sport. Long ago, when dragons ruled the sky, I was like, oh, all right, I'm in.
Some
Let's
Game
do
of Thrones
this.
intro.
There was a prophecy of one who would be bold to skate upon the ice. Sorry, yes, NBA. Yes, go on.
Over in the NBA, the Raptors are up 3-1 on the Magic. Warriors up 3-1 on the Clippers. Boston took down the Pacers. Rockets up 3-0 on the Jazz. Milwaukee up 3-0 on the Pistons. Nuggets up, they're tied with the Spurs. Mamma mia. And the 76ers up 3-1 on the Nets. And the Trailblazers up 2-1 on the Thunder. That game, third game, about to happen tonight before we recorded this episode. That's sports.
All right, what is our big news story of the day?
Now, the big news story of the day, you're probably wondering, well, what is the big news story of the day?
Did you not find one? Is that where this is leading to?
That's not quite the
How goes the search?
case, because
You're stalling now.
I have
Yes.
found a
Yeah.
story.
That is.
Florida man accused of firing urine-filled squirt gun at woman. There we go.
Well, all right.
Authorities in Florida say a 71-year-old Florida man filled a squirt gun with urine and sprayed a woman who was walking her dog. Gulfport police said in an arrest report that Joel William Benjamin approached the woman on Sunday and squirted her several times with urine. The report says Benjamin told officers he would do it again, but it was unclear what motivated the attack.
I like a person with convictions. I'd do it again.
It's like a Scooby-Doo. I'd do it again, but he's meddling kids. He faces a misdemeanor battery charge and left in jail. Left in jail after posting bond.
I can
That's
just
it.
picture like them pulling the mask off and they're like, "Oh man, Jenkins, I was gonna spray all the women with pee and I'd do it again if it weren't for you meddling kids." But why? I likes it.
It's like, what motivated him to do
That's
this?
what I'm
There's still no
saying.
like inside stories.
Yeah, I don't think we know why he did. That's the big mystery here is what made him wake up one day and be like, okay, step 1, pee in a squirt gun. Step 2, spray people with my pee. Like, what was the thought process there?
Not only that, but he'd do it again.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
I'm no mastermind criminal, but if I was, and this was my thing, was pee water, wouldn't it make more sense to go to like one of those spring break things where dudes are like spraying people down with water anyway, and they're like, "Oh, you got me with the water," you know?
Well, you're a far better criminal than this guy because
Clearly, which is why I've never been caught.
You would think he would just do that, you know? Just be
It is
like, hey.
the Moriarty of pea-based crime.
Then everyone just starts like walking around, and he's just like, see you later, and they're like, kind of smells like urine.
Yeah, and then
But
he
he's
comes around the
gone by
corner
then.
and he's like, "You were right, Mr. Cox." And I was like, "Call me Moriarty."
Of course,
That's terrible.
Moriarty.
That's so bad.
And your theme song would be the like, sometimes I gotta go pee-pee.
Whoa, so bad. Like, that's my evil theme is I'm like, he's the Moriarty of P. What a terrible thing to be known as. Why did I put that on myself?
I don't know. That is.
I just came up with a better way to commit his crime, and the dude, like, they didn't have an Interpol thing about me that's like, yes, Jesse Cox, the Moriarty of P. We've never been able to catch him. All of his P-based crimes are so perfect, perfectly executed.
Another spring break ruined.
I have to have my Sherlock of P, who's like constantly trying to get me, and he's like, "This is Cox P, all right."
I've spelled a lot of P in my days, and this is definitely Cox P.
So dumb.
It is very dumb.
That's one of the dumbest things. This is how we're ending our podcast. That's it. I think we're done forever.
Like the Gray Storm, like reads this in the thing, like, who's our next enemy? It's this guy. It's like, oh my god, I thought our names were dumb. This is another level.
Oh boy, they have the Moriarty of crime.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. I guess we made a podcast.
I guess we did. Nothing really happened.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for us. I mean, thanks for listening or watching or whatever you're doing. And hit them with the socials.
Hey, you know what? I probably wouldn't share this with anybody, but if you want to, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast, soundcloud.com/Cox and Crendor, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor if you want to see the animations. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes. If you want to find us, just Google us, be there.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you. I laughed so hard I can't keep my eyes open. My whole face hurts. My whole face is like just be sure to, whatever you're listening to us on, give us like a thumbs up or 5-star or a nice review. Maybe not of this episode, but like, you know, of a future episode or a past one. It's good. And we will see you guys next time. So, as always, to be continued.